Incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab doesn't quite connect. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punching. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there.
Whoa! Oh my word! Down goes RJJ! And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the pen out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And he scores with the counter. Caution is being... It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Tried to score with a jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Rest for the weary. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Pensacola's finest is down. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Let's get it started in round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can't find a home for that jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Couldn't land that jab. Hold that thought! Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're senses of comeback.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Can they finish it? And it appears they weathered the storm. Hold it right there. Will the referee step in? No, we don't see it. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. How are they still standing?
Green Day's next.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And Jake Paul goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Where was the defense? Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he moves it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Jake Paul couldn't handle any more of it. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
As we enter the final. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Let's start the sixth. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Hold it right there. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes Jake Paul. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
We got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Whoa, wait a minute! Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Jake Paul just got dropped. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.